Hi, I'm Bev and I'm here to show you what I do to present my family history to my family, and also as a quick reference guide for me too. Why I've come up with the idea is because it's quite tricky to summarise a lot of work you've done on your family history if you've been doing it for many years, as I have, and you've collected 300 or so ancestors. But it's also advantageous to tell people just starting out what to do, or advise them of a method to start out doing it this way, so you don't have to backtrack like I'm doing to catch myself up and write it all out. So how I do it is a combination of a tree chart and these ancestor cards. Hopefully the end result is going to be in these 4 books, all looking in order and nicely presented to show your family. You may even decide, like me, to type up the cards, but I will show you that in another video. The books are, you can craft them up to put names of your grandparents on the front, but I'll cover that in another video. Let me talk to you about the basics, which is the chart. It's my template that I'm working on at the moment. It's not fully finished, but I'm hoping it will be at some point, and perhaps I can make it shareable. Because the key thing about the chart is the colours and the numbering system that I use to match the cards, which are all numbered here. It's a standard genealogy numbering system, the Arn and Taffel numbering system, where everybody starts off with themselves as number 1. Everybody's parents are 2 and 3, and everybody's grandparents are 4, 5, 6 and 7. There's 63 ancestors on this page, and it goes through the generations. Great grandparents are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc. It's also colour coded. So that this half of the chart is my dad's family, the paternal line, and this side of the chart is mum's, the maternal line. My first cousins are only interested in either the blues or the pinks, but my nieces are interested in them all. Also, as I'm working on my family history, I find it difficult to remember, as you work back in time, who these ancestors relate to, but as soon as I see the colours, I know they're either dads or they're either mums. The other thing that's useful is to break the colours down so that the lighter colours are grandma's. The light blue is my grandma, the light pink is my grandma. This is Amy, this is Hetty, this is James, this is George. And as you can see, the books correspond to the grandparents. So when we finish the cards, we'll be able to put them in the corresponding coloured book. So what I suggested we do is we have a pack of scrap paper. It's just an A4 sheet cut into 4 on a book ring, where I can start to fill in the details that I've learned about my ancestors. We start with number 1, me, and then the next generation. We start with then mum and dad, 2 and 3, and then we move to the next generation. At all times you can reference the number to the ancestor. What I've realised is that my family don't necessarily want to follow a chart, they just like to read the stories, and they're happy to flick in the book between them, not necessarily following the chart. But if you want to follow the chart, you can. What you can also do with your cards is you can put them into 4 different packs, or 2. You can put them into dad's and mum's, or the 4. So I go in Grandad James's along with dad, and mum goes in hers here. Then my paternal granddad, he can be in this pack. His wife, my grandma, starts the beginning of the light blues. Grandad George goes in the pinks, and my grandma Hetty's the first pink. It's easy to do because everybody's numbered. There she is, Hetty. And so what you can do is rearrange the pack. If you're going to visit, say for instance, your paternal cousins, you might just want to take all your dark blue cards. So you can sort them all out, number related here, into 4 packs. In my case as well, all the pinks come from Oxfordshire. So if I wanted, I can sort them all out and then just take the light pinks with me to Oxfordshire. So the idea of the cards is you can rearrange them into all sorts of patterns. Who was born in Yorkshire, who was born in Oxfordshire, who was born in the 1860s. It's really versatile, and you can put them into 1 pack or 2 packs, or ideally the 4 packs, which all then fit nicely when you've finished them in the books. In the next video, I'll go into more detail about what I put on the cards and how I decided to type them up. But at the moment, it's more of a scrap pad where I can make the notes that I'm finding out as I go along. And that means that the chart can keep simple names only because all the detail is in the cards. So I'm looking forward to going through the next video with you when I can tell you a little bit more about what I put on the cards and how I copy the information I've gathered from ancestry.co.uk onto my cards. So that's it for now. See you in the next video. Bye.